Welcome everyone to Nexus Gaming Series. Apologies for the scraping noise there. I am your host, DB Smiley, bringing you a replay game here on Nexus Gaming Series. This replay going to be this replay is without sound at the moment, so let's go ahead and pause, make sure that's working. Sound is off. Okay. Let's rewind it here. Sorry about that, everyone. We're gonna get hopefully started here soon. Just wanna... There we go. Sounds enabled, but my... Okay, hang on, I know what's wrong. Is this... Hang on. One sec. I'm gonna get set back up here. Give me 1 sec here. Alright, here we go. There we are. Should be set up and good to go now. I'm going to turn the music down, pleasant though it is. We're going to jump here into match 1. This is from last night, but I don't know the result between Lurk Patrol and Rainbow Strike Go. Just a quick note, here's what the bracket looks like. We do know that Paraloot beat Piecemeal 1-0, coming back from down 0-1 in that series, but we're going to jump straight away into the match here, introducing the teams on the left. Lurk Patrol, we're going to have Gunny on Hanzo, we're going to have Ektar on Anna, Harnock going to be on Chen, FPS Nate going to be on Diablo, and Ace is going to be on Maiev. It is Lurk Patrol, the 1 seed, taking them on, looking for the big upset, the 8 seed, Team Rainbow Strike Go. They've shown moments of brilliance this season, but overall struggled at times. We'll see if they can show up tonight. Kingleberry going to be on Tyrael, we're going to have Silver on Joanna, McLoser going to be on Kael'thas, Howlin' Knight going to be on Tyrande, and Fluffy Waffle on that Tychus. Level 1 talents, Q-Belt out of Hanzo. Always fun to see. Looking forward to this game. Oops, accidentally clicked onto a minion here. Looking forward to casting this. So this is my first playoff match. I think I've casted in years just because I've always gotten busy around the time of playoffs in NGS when I've casted in the past. So looking forward to this series. Right out of the gate, we're seeing actually Rainbow Strike Go doing pretty well in the rotation. Ace doing some little trickeration here, grabbing some stacks. Want to get those stacks done early, getting a nice fan of knives reset there as well. But not sticking around to pull the trigger too much. 1-2-2 split at the moment, though. Anna rotating around a Rainbow Strike Go, trying to keep a 4-man rotation here. Caster doesn't know the results of the replay. That's right, despite my best efforts, I don't know it. Actually, I went out of my way to not know it. I did PM the captain of Paraloot, so I wouldn't have to open Division C's chat to see who won that series. But that is the extent to which I have availed myself of the foreknowledge of how this goes. I can't cast the game if I know the ending. So it's just what I do. But so far, both teams kind of just rotating. We are seeing kind of more of like a 1-3-1 or at times a 1-2-2. On the side of Lurk Patrol. Meanwhile, Rainbow Strike Go really content to sit into the 4-man. Both teams have grabbed their siege camp. Clearing edge right now on the side of Lurk Patrol, but Rainbow Strike Go doing an okay job cleaning it up. Maiev goes in with the big tether into the blink, and that does grant a stun, but the problem with the tether the problem with immediately using tether and then blink is you have to actually walk up to get the tether to hit, but then you kind of blow your re-engage by blinking out. So you really rely on your team to follow up. It can work, absolutely, it's a good tool, but you know, you are blowing a lot of your resources to combo it up like that. See what happens, though. Right now, Rainbow Strike Go holding their own quite well, using this Kael'thas to rotate very efficiently. Keep an eye on Hanzo. Obviously worth keeping an eye on where he's at. He's hit heroes once 4 times, but we don't yet know the full extent of how he's done. I could hit tab to find out, but for now, the weird trick is to clear up the screen, you just click a minion that's about to die, and there you go. So it's going to be a top shrine first, and right now Rainbow Strike Go with a slight XP lead. We are seeing, however, Lurk Patrol getting their Bruiser camp as yet unmatched on the side of Rainbow Strike Go. Excuse me, Rainbow Strike Go, though, looking now to push up potentially onto this Chen, now moving on to the point. So they have everyone there, no one really zoning at the moment. Kingleberry could step up to do that, but a problem with not having anyone in that bush is that it's going to allow Diablo to just easily rotate into the backline and immediately put some pressure here with Maiev. Should have one Fanonize reset, doesn't hit the second. Now looking for the Blink Tether. Ooh, gets Gravity Lapse, though, and has to blink away. Sans Tether. Flame Strike damage on the Harnock. He's taking a lot. He's low. He's going to have to start backing up and channeling. Using that Stagger, though, to limit the damage a bit. Harnock now getting condemned. Going to get some Brew again. Get ready to jump back in. There is a Flame Strike. Harnock managing to shield out most of that damage. Maiev going to the back, trying to find McLoser. McLoser gets tethered, but into the wall, so he's fine for the time being. Flame Strike coming out. Ace is low, but so is Kingleberry. Kingleberry going to blink out of the fight. Silver now very low. Chen dives in. Are they going to get this kill? No, they don't, so no kills yet. Both healers doing their job, but when it comes down to it, Ana is just going to have more sustain than Tyrande at this level of the game. Only 8 gems more needed, though, for Rainbow Strike Go. Let's see how they play this. Chen trying to separate out teams. Kingleberry moving into the backline. There's a separation onto Fluffy Waffle. Fluffy Waffle's backline. Kingleberry very low. He's dropping 32 to 29 at the moment. He's going to self-destruct onto the backline on Ana. Ana takes a ton of damage, but Silver completely separated out from the rest of the team. He's going to drop. Fluffy Waffle now gonna get tethered here by Maiev. Is the chase gonna come? Fluffy Waffle is low. Maiev blinks in, gets the reset, gets the kill. McLoser's gonna drop as well. That's 4 dead to 0. Really good job there by Ektar. Absolutely fantastic healing there. 3 people, though, on Lurk Patrol have not locked their level 7s. That is some shameful tisking there. We'll see. Frozen Punisher going up. We have Tyrael doing the double soak. Chen on the way to rotate. Punisher baited over the wall successfully by Joanna. Sidewall already out, though. And this Frozen Punisher will shut down that structure, so Maiev is going to use this opportunity to look for the engage, but she gets the Gravity Lapse. Blinks tries to separate out McLoser. Diablo tries to go in, but doesn't manage to get the wall bang. Now the Root, though, going to buy some space. Big Punisher stun, hits 3, but no follow-up. They weren't really ready to follow up on it. Ektar taking some tower shots. He's going to have to back up. FPS Nate now taking shots from the fort as well. And so, the Punisher gets baited all the way to keep wall, and if anything, that kind of worked out. Lurk Patrol's kind of okay with that. That said, Tyrande is back here burning. Meanwhile, Fluffy Waffle and Silver are engaging. A little bit of a miscommunication, and down goes Fluffy Waffle. Silver trying to re-engage this 3v4 with Kael'thas coming up. FPS Nate does take a lot of damage from those towers. Flame Strike going to help as well, but Silver going to have to hearth for the time being. And Diablo went Black Souls, or finished Black Soul Zone, has Devil's Due as well, so that's going to provide some pretty substantial self-sustain here. But that said, a weird, disorganized defense, but a defense all the same. But here we go now. You have a siege camp invade by Lurk Patrol. They are going to successfully take this. Up in the top. Or up in the mid, excuse me. Lane being pushed out. They will have to defend this camp now while Lurk Patrol looks like they're going to clear up the lanes and grab the neutral camp here in the bottom. But Rainbow Strike Go on the rotation. We could see something happen here. Lurk Patrol has not finished his camp yet. Diablo zoning. I don't like Kael'thas checking that bush. Has the Gravity Lapse there onto Diablo. Camp is taken. 4 people here in bottom to 3. McLoser has stepped up a little bit. Maiev goes in, looking for the tether. McLoser actually getting pulled back there. Maybe should have just taken the tether hit. Maybe should have just stepped towards fort just to get the stun. Tyrande, of course, does not have level 7 cleanse anymore, so that is also risky. But that said, he got both the tether stun and got walked all the way back to the enemy team. So it's a rough choice either way you cut it. There we go. Rotation coming in. Silver having to blow the unstoppable. Diablo waiting for the opportunity. Maiev gonna look for the tether. Sleep Dart comes in. Flip over the wall. Doesn't quite get the wall bang. Level 10s here. We already saw the level 10s for Lurk Patrol were, and I haven't really talked about them, but they were Warden's Cage. I always forget which one is Warden's Cage, if it's the Cocoon one or the other one. APOC, Panda Pals, Nano Boost, and Dragon's Arrow. On the other side, we have Sanctification, Phoenix, Blessed Shield, Starfall. Tychus, not yet choosing a 10. On this map, you would always expect Odin. Lurk Patrol thought about the invade, decides not to pull the trigger on it. Wise decision, I think. Meanwhile, Diablo solo clearing up mid lane. Maiev has finished that quest. And now, Rainbow Strike Go, they don't seem to know if they want to go bot, if they want to stay mid and fight. Kind of a little split decision-making here. What we do know is Chen clearing up this bruiser camp. For the most part, Patiro doing an okay job defending it. And now he can rotate down to join the team. It's a 4v4 at the moment. Ace onto the back line, looking for the tether blink. Does it again. He's been working that combo fairly well. But that said, Hanzo has finished that Q quest, and that's going to just make him very, very deadly here. Maiev goes in, Warden's Cage with the Dragon's Arrow. Sanctification comes in. McLoser steps out of Sanctification. Just a bit of miscommunication there, but Chen dies before he can do anything with the Panda Pals. Gets killed while channeling that talent. With a 4v4 all the same, Odin trying to truck out some damage here. It's a chance for Rainbow Strike Go. 24 to 15 in terms of the minion count at the moment. Make that 17 to 32. Ace having to blink out of that. Joanna going in with the big condemn. Rainbow Strike Go, I think, will be served just finishing up the shrine. Sleep Dart on the back onto Tyrande. Retreat is here. Chen is back up. Kel'Thas rotating in. Chen is just going to go top. Now, keep in mind, for all of this, they lost their fort top, so they want to try to get a fort bottom with this. We'll see if they can do that. Punisher over the wall. Ace vaults out of the stun. Silver stepping up, going for the condemn. Doesn't really have the rest of the team with it. Now Chen diving in on the back line. There's the gravity lapse, but he has an opportunity to get the Panda Pals off here. Uses the stagger. There's the Blessed Shield, interrupting Panda Pals once again. So Harnock is extremely low. May drop the Punisher. No, Punisher changes his mind at the last second before going for the kill shot. That's an Ace now in a bit of an odd situation. Has to blink out. Good use of the Vault to buy time. This fort has not dropped yet, and this is a 5v4, and they kind of chase damage rather than finishing the structure that was there. Starfall trying to peel out, but a big three-man tether there by Maiev. Phoenix coming out, trying to provide further zoning. There's the Living Bomb. Gunny doing a good job sprinting it up, as we saw the Kel'Thas kill there. But Fan of Knives is going to take out Tyrande. Tychus is going to drop to a Flying Panda. Silver going to have to Hearth, and so that's a win there for Lurk Patrol. All told, I mean, getting the fort, even though it was already low, just getting the fort, keeping theirs up bottom, generates some catapult pressure in the top lane. Now they're going to try to equalize down here in structures and possibly even go for this fort. They definitely have the time to do it, and right now it's only Tyrael defending. Joanna is now here as well. Kel'Thas on the way, but a lot of resources being committed to this defense. A lot of soap being missed on the map otherwise, as the level gap is 1.5. So now, a little bit of a push party here, but unfortunately Lurk Patrol did not get the invite. Are we going to see an invade? Looks like we're going to see a 5-man invade onto this siege camp, but nobody in the bush. Now Tychus jumps in. This is interesting, to say the least. Diablo going to look potentially here for a wall bang. Actually misses it, using the charge. Probably intentionally missed it. Using the charge just to kind of get out of the back line. Chen getting some brew here before he jumps in. Now hanging out. camp being cleared up in the bottom. Level 16 is almost here by Lurk Patrol, so they are playing this one very safe. Level 16's now here. We have a Sharpshooter out of Ana. Always interesting to see. I mean, I'm still a big active reload plan for the burst potential, but there's a big Dragon's Arrow. Warden's Cage, APOC, gonna be sanctified. Gonna have a Sanctification to get out. Sanctification's really having good this game. That's a Mick Loser, just having a hard time staying alive. Backs up for the tap. Starfall comes in. Gonna chunk out some damage onto Lurk Patrol. Kingleberry getting separated out, but he's gonna be able to retreat. No, he goes back in. Now he's low. He will survive. No deaths there by either team. Actually, take that back. Maiev there drops to Kael'thas to some living bomb damage. So this is a chance for Rainbow Strike Go to get back into this. They bought themselves some time to soak level 16 here. That said, they don't have a lot of time. 30 seconds and counting on the shrine. So gonna have to keep an eye on that right now. Soaking the top lane at the moment, as well as getting that Bruiser camp to try to push the top lane out. Kingleberry gonna Hearth get full health, full mana heading into the shrine. But that said, 16 still a fair amount away on the side of Rainbow Strike Go. They can grab some more soak top and mid to start to close that gap. But I don't think that alone will be enough. It's going to be close. That said, they're going to start the shrine all the same without the level 16. Risky move here. Chen was soaking in the bottom. He's now starting to rotate up, as are the rest of the members of Lurk Patrol. And Lurk Patrol probably really happy to get a chance at this fight. FPS Nate just buying time for Chen to rotate up. Diablo calling, hey, I got APOC here in a few seconds. APOC's available, so look for the combo onto a squishy. Tychus in the backline. There's Starfall trying to buy space. Same with Phoenix, trying to get some zoning there. Tether onto Mick Loser, but he manages to avoid getting pulled. Now Tyrael in the backline. There is the Gravity Lap. Sanctification used, but APOC is still available. Diablo now blowing it. Kingleberry, a bit of an awkward spot there. He's going to get stunned. He's going to drop here. Now Mick Loser is getting dove on by Chen. Rainbow Strike Go does manage to win the shrine, but they lose 2 people in the process. That said, they may be able to grab Harnock here. No, not able to grab... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he does drop before he can get off the Panda Pals. So that is an opportunity for Rainbow Strike Go. That said, they are pushing 3 into 4. They have to be very careful on this push, not to get pulled in by Maiev into a bad position. Maiev looking for Tychus, but Diablo not able to follow up right away. Joanna gonna have to clear up this Bruiser camp, which was pushing their keep wall, which means they're not pushing with the Punisher. And so 2 Punishers won, 0 forts taken by Rainbow Strike Go. They could quickly come down and finish this bottom one, but they also want to save their own fort, so I expect to see them just continue to soak here. Lurk Patrol currently hovering mid. Chen not alive yet, so it's a 5v4 situation in favor of Rainbow Strike. Rainbow Strike putting up a good fight here. They are the 8 seed, taking on the 1 seed, so this is definitely an uphill fight in terms of, you know, expectations, in terms of, you know, season success up until this point. That said, Ace gonna take some damage here. Now throws out the tether onto Kingleberry. Kingleberry gonna just blink out of that one with the Eldruin's Might. Keep in mind, this whole time, Paler Camp pushing up top has taken a wall. Race to level 20, currently being won by Lurk Patrol by a level. And that should sync up nicely with the next objective, giving them a period of time on the next objective with level 20, where Rainbow Strike Go does not have it. Meanwhile, though, they just walk down and they take this fort. You know, Lurk Patrol, they're saying, like, look, you're clearing up the mid lane, we're just going to take your fort. And keep in mind, this fort down here is still standing, so now there's an unmatched catapult every 3rd wave in top and in bottom in favor of Lurk Patrol. Pushing up the mid lane at the moment. And right now, kind of just really passive play by Rainbow Strike Go. They need to be soaking a bit better here, given the level deficit they face. But they're not. They're playing almost too safe. They should be able to be willing to say, like, hey, look how many members are down in bottom. Let's go ahead and clear up this top lane, grab that soak. Tyrael letting a little bit more crash before he does that. But that said, doesn't have the best wave clear in the world, so playing safe and letting it crash, but can't do that too long. Big push coming in here mid. Lurk Patrol, they're going to just take mid for it now. Now, Diablo moves in, trying to separate out Fluffy Waffle, but he's going to take a lot of damage from that minigun onto the backside. There was a Blessed Shield used as well, but it only hit onto Diablo, so didn't get the engage maybe they wanted. This fort is still standing. Tyrael has rotated in as well. So, Rainbow Strike goes saying, look, you may have gotten the other two forts, but we're not giving you this one. That said, 19.5 versus 18 and a third. Definitely favoring Lurk Patrol here. Rainbow Strike Go wanting to move quickly and get engaged before level 20 can be hit. They're going to move in. They're going to start this bruiser camp. Diablo charges over the wall on the Kale Toss. Gets the double wall bang. There's the shield tether. Starfall, though, going to get FPS Nate low. He drops 1-for-1 at the moment. Diablo has souls, though. He'll be back soon, but there's just so much damage from the Panda Pals coming in onto Tyrande and Joanna. Kingleberry, he's going to try to be clever. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the jukes. DOS jukes. Oh, if he survives. By the way, Tychus is dead, but I'm just astounded by that escape by Kingleberry. That was... For as bad as that went, for deaths, 0 kills, Kingleberry had a pretty dirty escape there. That was dirty AF. But that said, Diablo's going to clean up this fort with Ana, and the Punisher is going to be grabbed here by Gunny and Harnock. Maiev going to step up, get some healing here from Ana, as well as help wave clear a bit. And there we go. Alright. Lurk Patrol going to take this top bruiser, get some split pressure up in the top where the wall's already weakened, so this could push on to the keep. Diablo actually still top, clearing that wave as well. Maiev looking over the wall for anyone, but they are going to wait for this Punisher, try to break out the sidewall and engage with it. Sidewall is down. Diablo's still pushing top. Hanzo now starting to join. The Arcane Punisher is actually being cleaned up pretty easily at the moment. I expect that to change, especially once the second cannon goes down. There's the stun. Diablo, though, doesn't really step up and pull the trigger on an engage. Phoenix comes out, trying to buy some space. Starfall as well. Double zoning, but the Dragon's Arrow is going to allow Maiev to blink in and just take out Tyrande. Sanctification comes just a little bit late there. Diablo is all over McLoser in the back, uses the Hellgate to blink away. That's going to kill Tychus and Tyrael. So now Joanna and Kel'Thas stand between Lurk Patrol and victory, but with Ana dead, can't really end. They don't have much in the way of healing. They are going to try to get this keep all the same, but they're taking a lot of damage at the moment. Are they going to get this keep? Top keep did fall to minion waves. There's the indestructible from Joanna, but she's not going to get any healing. So she may drop here in just a second. Down she goes. And now we're seeing a potential push on the core here by Lurk Patrol. As Joanna just stuck around a little too long trying to save that keep. Now McLoser will likely drop. Down he goes. Shield not helping. And there we go. Core will fall here in just a second, and Lurk Patrol will go up 1-0 in this series. Map 1 was Infernal Shrines. I don't know who picked it, but I do know who won it, and that was Lurk Patrol. Alright. So here we go, moving into our match summary. Eventually? Oh wait, we won't get the stats, will we? Yeah, we won't get the stats. So, not gonna be able to see stats here. Can I at least pull them up in this screen? Yeah, I can pull them up in this screen. So this will function as our post-game screen. Hanzo damage. Boy. Hanzo and Maiev were doing just a ton of damage, and Tyrande just was not able to keep up at all. It's hard to step up on Tyrande into a Hanzo comp and into a Chen comp, because Tyrande needs to step up to get auto attacks off, But there's so much poke, so much separation. Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to go kill my cats, and then we'll get set up for game number 2. Be right back. Sorry about that. My cat's knocked something glass over, so I had to go deal with that. But it doesn't really matter who picked the map. I don't need to show that. But I can start getting set up for game number 2. Just real quick, I'll put the talents up for a bit. And there you can see the builds if you want. Just pause the stream if you want to see it. And we will get set up for game number 2. I will see everyone in just a minute. Take care. Welcome back, everyone. Next gaming series, DB Smiley here, bringing you this replay of Lurk Patrol versus Team Rainbow Strike Go. Team Rainbow Strike Go had some moments in that first game, but Lurk Patrol ultimately comes out victorious. Massive macro lead on the map. We'll see if Rainbow Strike Go can come back in game number 3. But to introduce the teams, we're going to have Gunny on Kel'Thas, we're going to have Ektar on Lucio, Ace going to be on Joanna, Harnock once again on Jen, and Bickle subbing in, going to be on the Greymane. Lurk Patrol, the 1 seed, against the 8 seed Team Rainbow Strike Go. Kingleberry going to be on Rexar, going to have McLoser on Li Ming. Silver going to be on Diablo, Howlin' Knight going to be on Anna, and Fluffy Waffle on the Junkrat. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a, what's that called again? Convection, that's it. I always forget the name of it because it's such a bad talent. Convection Kel'Thas. So already, rotation, as you would expect with the Joanna Kel'Thas comp, starting very well. That said, Lurk Patrol, is something missing here? Remind me, I can't remember. Rexar Bear gonna dismount the rotation. They only lost 3 minions, but, you know, you kinda have to look for reasons to hate in game 2, because I sang your praises game 1, so... Just looking for reasons to be hateful at the moment, not gonna lie. We are seeing some good rotations, though, here in the 4-man. That said, Convection stack's not going great so far. On the other hand, you'd be like a quarter of the way done at this point with Mana Addict, so, you know, not saying anything, just saying. Greymane, Lucio gonna clear up this Bruiser camp, while Chen soaks in the bot lane. Actually, Rexar, though, doing good damage here. Rotation now coming in. There's the Flame Strike with the Condemn. Hey, he got a stack, though, and I think that's the most important thing. Lurk Patrol is something missing here. Literally dead. With that, though, we are seeing continued rotations. This can happen on this map pretty early on. You just see teams get so focused on the macro that you just don't really see much exciting hots. So, since we're not going to see any exciting hots, as we see Greymane AFK clear a camp, I just would like to let you know that college football last weekend was fun. I'm kind of nervous about West Virginia this season, not gonna lie. As we did not do great against James Madison. I think they can come back strong. That said, Missouri's one of those teams that tends to play well after a bad loss, and they obviously got that in Wyoming. Of course, it's hard to play in Wyoming. It's high altitude. Meanwhile, push in here to mid, gets a gate. It's the most exciting thing that happens early on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I don't know what to do with my hands. Their Diablo's getting separated out. Mayhaps we will get some action. Living Bomb gonna be cleaned up, though. Silver gonna be able to walk away, but this is the most we've seen a fight. Nope, still only 1 Convection stack 3 minutes into the game. No resets. What an exciting game we have. This map sometimes is not fun to cast. This is admittedly one of those times, as both teams very, very content to just soak. I mean, I'm just curious what the damage numbers are like. Yeah, low. But that said, I mean, you know, it's fun to watch. Ooh, Ace is actually low here. He's gonna drop the poison damage if Lucio doesn't heal enough. Looks like Lucio did. Okay, Ace is gonna survive. Actually almost got there, though, and that's going to give a chance for some gems to be dropped. Only 5 more needed to be dropped on the side. Ooh, Gunny getting separated from the team. Diablo didn't have the Shadow Charge to follow up with a wall bang. Bickle coming in onto the flank. And during that whole time they're trying to turn in, Joanna manages to walk bottom and drop gems for the turn into occur. Living Bomb there onto Ming. She's going to back up. Meanwhile, Rexar and Chen just continue to do the solo lane dance. Good separation there onto Gunny, but Diablo just didn't seem ready for it and didn't follow up. They clear out the minions before the spiders get here. That's a good job. There is a big group of convection stacks. That's now 3 hits, so he's already up to 4 stacks. See, tennis can be exciting because volleys rarely last more than like a minute. That was a tennis volley that lasted 3 minutes. Meanwhile, Joanna goes down to the top, and presumably something fun happened down the bot as Chen dropped. So Rainbow Strike Go actually defending this extraordinarily well here. They do lose a lot of wall structures, but all things considered, given the seeding especially, they're doing very well. Possible engage here attempt just to get onto Kingleberry. Kael'thas stepping up. Oh, he's up to 8 convection stacks, guys. Why did I agree to cast this game again? I didn't know there'd be Tomb. No one told me there'd be Tomb. Nickel a bit overextended here. And will pay for it. Panda is going ham. See, this is the thing about pandas. They are inherently suicidal as a species, as we saw there. Which is to say they're not reproducing, and it's strictly because they refuse to just have sex with each other. And frankly, I think that makes pandas terrible people. And so I'm glad to see pandas die. Specifically Chen, because I'm a healer, and it is not fun to play against. Alright, so, a turn-in available here. I apologize that this cast is kind of shit, but at the same time, like, you want a good cast? Give me a good game. I'm only saying this because I know the entirety of Lurk Patrol is watching this game, so I'm just kind of bringing that smoke. Oops. Sorry about that. We got Boars, APOC, Repulsion, or Wave of Force, I should say, Riptire, and Nano Boost. 10's still not here. There's come the Boars. Looking for an opportunity. Great stun by Misha, but Diablo just didn't follow up, and now it's a very early Riptire. It's going to do a lot of damage, but without anyone really engaging with the Riptire, it's kind of more a zoning tool than anything. It's going to enable them to get the fort, but that's Nano Boost now being blown when there's just really no chance at an engage there. Kind of want to see some better ultimate usage there. I mean, would you have sex with a panda? The problem is that pandas won't have sex with each other. And so if you locked me in a cage for the rest of my life with nothing but another panda, and I were a panda, I'd probably try to fuck the panda. Just saying. There's an engage onto Gunny, but the rest of the team's not here, and Curse Bullet is going to make Diablo pay. That's an Ektar is going to drop first. Silver, though, not going to escape. Panda Pals jumping in and just annihilating Li Ming and Rexar there. Diablo's soul's gone, so there we go. 2 kills. Lurk Patrol, only 1 death there onto Lucio, but turning it around well. And I think the reason Panda Pals was able to turn it around is because it's a balanced ult and doesn't need to be removed from the game in its current state, because it's completely bullshit. Kael'thas clearing up the top lane for Lurk Patrol, just trying to get these waves pushed out a bit. Still a structural lead, 2 forts up on the side of Rainbow Strike. But that said, they lost a lot of gems in that last fight, so they're not going to have turn-in for a while. Meanwhile, Lurk Patrol, 2 gems now, 1 gem away from a turn-in. Lucio hovering around the top at the moment, just trying to interrupt turn-ins if they occur. 29 gems currently held, most of them by Junkrat. 58 gems on the side of Lurk Patrol. So now it becomes that cat and mouse game of trying to make sure that you're getting enough coverage to keep vision on where the enemy team's trying to turn. You know that at least Joanna's got a turn at this point. Gunny's got a turn. And Misha goes down. In the arms of the angels. Ooh, big flame strike. 17. Time to reset Kel'Thas. If Storm League has taught me anything, this is the point where you dive and die trying to get Kel'Thas, thus feeding him his last stacks. I believe that is the correct way to react. Platt has taught me that. That it is the most important thing in the world to feed those stacks and die as quick as possible when Kel'Thas is that close. That said, Silver getting booped away, and down he goes. Riptire, it's looking for Kel'Thas. Sound Barrier used. Lucio gonna just go ahead and kill that. Diablo is down this time for the count. Level 13 here. Gems starting to be turned in. And they should get this turn in. Well, Gunny gonna get interrupted for the time being. His gems aren't needed. That said, Rainbow Strike Go not really able to push in enough without this Diablo, so Gunny gonna get this turn in here. And that is Web Weavers for blue. And they still have quite a few gems in hand. They are going to focus their attention, it looks like, onto this top lane. In fact, sending both Chen and Greymane up. The... Ooh, interesting talent choice there by Junkrat. He's taking the extended slow instead of the root on that mine. That extra duration is actually very strong. Just an interesting choice. Ace going to walk away. Harnock going to use Panda Pals to try to re-engage this. Now moving in, he's just hard diving Ana because Panda Pals is balanced and it absolutely belongs in this video game. That's 3 kills. But Li Ming manages to pop off Joanna in the back. That said, I think we all need to take a moment and just honestly acknowledge how balanced Panda Pal's in. And say that Panda Pals is in no way the only reason that Chen is in the meta, because otherwise he's still kind of a garbage hero before level 10. I think we all need to take a moment and acknowledge that those are facts, and that Panda Pals does not need to be nerfed at all. It's completely balanced, and I want it in the game forever. And now that Sarcasm Hour is over, fuck Panda Pals. Why did you ever put this in the game as it is, BioWare? Blizzard. I fucking hate it. Sorry, I'm talking about BioWare, another company that microtransactions have ruined. In addition to Blizzard. PJ Salt. But at the same time, after that team fight, nothing's really happened. So, what do you want me to do? Not finishing up that lane, Rainbow Strike Go. That is... I think they were really convinced the boss was happening. Boss was not happening. So now, they have a chance. They're actually pretty close to a turn-in. They only need 12 more gems. They're going to clear up these lanes. Lurk Patrol doing a smart decision. Going to grab their gems now. And actually going to rotate top. Set themselves up potentially for a boss take. Bruiser going to get grabbed in the mid. Right now, Rainbow Strike Go rotating as 5. Would have liked to have seen someone come down and clear up this camp, though. Lurk Patrol has not started boss, but I'm pretty convinced Rainbow Strike Go thinks they have. Yep. Li Ming once again checking that boss. Junkrat as well. Recognizing it's cleared. Rexar now clearing up this bot lane. Turn in. Very close to being available here for Rainbow Strike Go. Now the question is, can they get it? Bruiser can't picked up by Lurk Patrol. They're going to clear up the camp mid. Might need to consult the doctor about that hypernatremia. I don't know. I actually don't know what that word means. My bad. Is it a form of dehydration caused by too much salt in your system? I'm gonna guess. There's a good engage, Rim. Ooh, Chen, he's gonna get off the Panda Pals. Kind of almost want to pull that trigger on that Riptire early just to interrupt it, but that Panda Pals makes all the difference as it allows a quick turnaround on Diablo. Feigned death, just gonna buy some time. Li Ming has everyone low, but doesn't have the chance to pop off and get resets here. And so, now, gems were lost. But that said, still very close. Only need one more gem to be able to safely turn in. What does Lurk Patrol do? Do they do a boss now with this kill onto Rexar? It looks like they do. They're going to jump onto this. Excessive sodium levels in the blood. Yep. Sounds like me. Boss going to get cleared up here. And now let's see what they do with it. They have a turn-in available, so they could go for the turn-in now. It looks like they're going to do that. Ace dropping, Ekdar dropping, that should be enough. No need for Pickle to drop. So good quick arithmetic there by Lurk Patrol, recognizing that they don't need everyone turning in. Meanwhile, Rainbow Strike Go, now rotating up. They were clearing lanes. They have level 16, so equal talent here for this defense. But they're going to have to defend both a boss and a web leaper top. That's a good skill shot there by Li Ming, chunking Ace quite a bit. Diablo's starting to work on this boss, but this keep is going to drop very soon. Ace is low, but here comes Chen, jumping in with the pandas. He's going to get booped out, but it's still going to be enough to kill Anna. Bickle now moving in onto Silver. Silver getting some heals. Can he get back to the Hall of Storms? He can, as can McLoser. Meanwhile, Rexar on the flank doing everything he can to kill this boss, but the shields are starting to drop. Misha goes down. There is the Lightning Breath. It's going to secure the kill on the Greymane and Joanna as well, though. And so now potential chance for a defense. 57% on the core. Panda Pal's doing what they can, but it is just dropping slow. That said, Junkrat going to have to rip her air back towards his Hall of Storms to stay alive. But I think they've defended for the time being. That said, 25% and falling. Maybe they haven't, as McLoser now getting focused here, and he's going to drop to a Flame Strike. Down goes Chen, though, but 1% on the core, and it does drop. So that was the weirdest core push I've ever seen. Perhaps the least effective core push I've ever seen that has won the game. But it won the game. The Lurk Patrol going to take this series 2-0. There we go, updating that. Take a look at the stats here. Kel'Thas, actually Junkrat leading the way on damage, but Kel'Thas leading the way on wave clear, leading the way on XP. Solo laners, what name so? To that end, though, really good game there. But that was a very balanced game, 11-9 kills. But it just seemed that once Lurk Patrol clicked, they really managed to do pretty well there. So now we get to do the fun thing. Everyone, enjoy, gather around. We're gonna do this every game. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna recognize that in this series that you just watched, we saw a 2-0 victory and a win by Lurk Patrol. So we're gonna go ahead and put that up on the bracket. Lurk Patrol, you advance. You are now to the regional semifinals, or overall for all of Division C, the quarterfinals. Let's see where you can go from there. Best of luck. For everyone else, we're going to get set up here. Actually, I'm going to take a break, but at 9 o'clock, we got Boogan Squad versus Duratan's Couch. I tried to cast this match back in the last week of Division B. Fortunately, Boogan Squad had to forfeit. They did not have their team available. That said, Boogan Squad has played very well this season, so I think they absolutely have a chance to beat Duratan's Couch. Duratan's Couch is the 5 seed, so it's a 4-5 matchup. But that forfeit really put Boogan Squad in a position where they couldn't climb up any higher in seeding. Means they need to show up strong here. So I already take notes for that match. Looking forward to it. Everyone, come back here, 9 p.m., twitch.tv/DBSmiley. And thank you all for watching. Peace out.